This is Tinubu, the APC presidential candidate, chanting the Oduduwa national anthem. Ask yourself, what would happen if Peter Obi is seen chanting the Biafra national anthem? Alright, watch this video to the end to understand better. This is BVI Channel 1. You're welcome back again. On this platform, we tell you undiluted gospel truth. And I remain the voice of the people, the oppressed indigenous people in Nigeria, talking about the Oduduwas, the Arewas, and the Biafrans. If you're watching from the PC or from the TV, you see on top of our banner the Biafran, the Oduduwa, and the Arewa flags, representing the indigenous people in this country. And it is not a crime to identify yourself with your indigenous identity, whereas every one of us are Nigerians by citizenship. You must understand that. And after I published the video about a military officer brandishing AK-47 threatening to wipe out the Biafrans alongside the Boko Harams, it dawned on me that so many Nigerians, including Biafrans, do not even understand the concept of Biafran ideology or the ideology of indigenous identity and citizenship. And that brings to bear the APC presidential candidate Tinubu, who was seen alongside other Oduduwa people reciting the Oduduwa national anthem. That is it. And you can see the Oduduwa agitators are singing the same national anthem. And the question arose, what will happen if P2B is seen in a video like this chanting or reciting the Biafran national anthem? Mind you, this is not the first time we are seeing someone in a high profile in the society like Tinubu singing the national anthem of their indigenous nationalities, the Oduduwa. Their governors have made it as part of their, routine to observe their national identity, indigenous nationality as Oduduwa people. There is nothing absolutely wrong with that. Now the question is, why the segregation, the stigmatization of the Biafrans? Why? And bulk or chunk of the blame should be not just the Nigerian government that tried to stigmatize Biafra because of the Biafra war and the fear of secession, but as well the manner at which we Biafrans carry ourselves in this agitation for self-determination. It is the right of everyone to agitate for self-determination, but I will always say that in Igbo language, nke ndị iro anyị mel de mana nke anyị melu onwe anyị ka. In this, what I'm saying in implication is that the one that your enemies does against you is clear, but the one you did against yourself is worse. That's just a direct interpretation of what I said in Igbo. And I want Nigerians, irrespective of your indigenous identity, to understand the difference between citizenship and indigenous identity. And I've explained that in Nigeria, the three predominant indigenous nationalities in Nigeria are the Oduduwas, the Arewas, and the Biafrans. They are a people before Nigeria was ever created. I don't want to go into the historical perspective. Maybe on a live broadcast, I'm going to take this very topic up for us to have a live chat and more time to elaborate on this. But why I'm making this video is that after I published that video concerning the military officer that threatened the Biafran people alongside, mopping up Biafran people with Boko Haram. It's just like mopping up the Boko Harams with the Arewas, or some criminal elements in the West with the Oduduwas, criminalizing the indigenous people. That is just the point I made there. But some people, including the so-called Biafrans or Igbo people that are ashamed of identifying with their indigenous identity as Biafrans. You see, when I went through the comment section and saw people who were venting their anger, talking about that the man wasn't talking about the Biafra alone, he mentioned the Boko Haram. And I asked a simple question: did you hear him mention the Oduduwas or the Arewas? That is to tell you the orientation they get, that Biafrans are terrorists. And it has become official within the Nigerian governmental setup, especially the security apparatus. That is why we are seeing carnage, the killing of innocent people in my homeland. And you expect me to keep quiet? If the same thing is happening in the north against the Arewas, or in the west against the Oduduwas, I will speak up against it as the voice of the people. And that is the point I am making. I'm talking about who should be held responsible for all this misinformation, stigmatization of my people. The Nigerian government has a huge share of that stigmatization. But to my own people who are going about the agitation for Biafra, especially hiding under the banner of Biafra to commit all manner of crime, you are giving the Nigerian operatives who never liked you the opportunity and the excuse to continue killing our own people. That is the simple truth. That is the simple truth. You have never seen the Boko Haram or the bandits or all manner of criminal elements in the north operate under the banner of Arewa. They are mere criminals. The same is applicable to those who hide under the banner of Biafra to commit all manner of crimes. They are criminals. They have nothing to do with the Biafra identity and Biafran people in general. So, those of you who are ashamed of whom you are, you better go back to your roof and understand where you're coming from, and also the history of this country. The same thing is also applicable to Nigerian government. You can't continue in this path and expect Nigerian people to be united. When you talk about one Nigeria, that is why I call it a scam, because the Nigerian government is not committed in ensuring that this Nigeria project will ever be one. So that is my position. We will find our time, we'll make our time when we finish setting up our studios to engage in the live broadcast once again. And perhaps you have the opportunity to air your opinion and freely express yourself on the issues that concerns us as a people. I'm signing out. Please continue liking, continue sharing, drop your comments. I want to have your opinion. I'm reading them. Bye-bye for now.